strolling on the beach at Waikiki. Just one breeze, hula melodies, strolling on the beach at Waikiki. Gardenia blossoms calling, share a day with me. Beach boys grab their boards and head straight out to the sea. Of all the places you can go, only one to soothe your soul, strolling on the beach at Waikiki. Waikiki, ooh, strolling on the beach at Waikiki. Proud Hawaiian maidens greet you with a smile. Rhythmic waves caress the shore and linger for a while. Of all the places you can go, only one to soothe your soul, strolling on the beach at Waikiki. Waikiki, ooh, strolling on the beach at Waikiki. Waikiki, ooh, strolling on the beach at Waikiki.
saw your attention to them. In Hawaii, like, we usually just sing and listen, and then this is just pre-show entertainment. So continue talking story while they sing, but don't forget to applaud them.
They're bringing stuff.
I'll watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, I see skies of blue, I see clouds of white, brightness of day, dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. It's crying, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more now that they're grown, and I think to myself,
Wow! Can we get another round of applause for our beautiful singers all over Wisconsin and our talented guitarist, Māʻona? Tonight, we will start in the Kuahiwi, or mountains, of our ahupua'a. The majestic mountain ranges found all throughout the Hawaiian island chain are home to our indigenous birds, such as the ahupuaʻa or ʻIlikea. Native Hawaiians often diverted water from the mountain streams to create an irrigation system that fed the land and the people. One of the most sacred mountains in Hawaii is Mauna Kea, which is believed to be a home to the native Hawaiian gods and the center of Hawaiʻi Island. You may have heard of Mauna Kea when in 2014, construction of a 30-meter telescope on the mountain was set to begin. But it was met with a blockade of native Hawaiians who opposed the project, citing the sacredness of Mauna Kea and Hawaii culture and concerns over further environmental degradation. The opposition of native Hawaiians and Pacific Islanders worldwide has continued to grow as the people of Hawaii fight against the ongoing desecration of their land. The first song of the night speaks of our beloved mountains in Kuahiwi, ʻElima, composed by and sung by It describes the misty ascent to Waimea, the striking waterfalls of Waipiko, and the majesty of Mauna Kea, Mauna Loa, Hualalai, Kohala, and Haleakala. The lyrics celebrate these sacred landscapes and honor their significance. Please help me in welcoming our co-ed hula to the stage.
cute, our underclassmen. Can we get another round of applause for that? The next part of the ahupuaʻa we will explore is Mauka, the inlands and uplands. Native Hawaiians use this part of the land for essential resources, such as timber for canoe building, medicinal plants, and agriculture, particularly for crops like kalo and luala. The forest provided materials for tools, clothing, and shelter, while also serving as sacred spaces for spiritual practices. The Mauka region played a crucial role in sustaining the balanced relationship between land, people, and gods in traditional Hawaiian society. The song Wahine ʻIlikea, composed by Dennis Kamakahi and sung by Eddie Kamai and the Sons of Hawaii, is written about the Aloha Valley on the lush island of Molokai. Kamakahi recognizes its beautiful waterfalls, Kina, Haha, and Mo'oloa, and the ho'olua wind that blows throughout the land. Please welcome our beautiful Wahine to the stage.
Give those beautiful girls another round of applause. Never mind looking at their feet, yeah? I know they don't have shoes on, but... The next part of ahupuaʻa we will explore is Mauka, the inlands and uplands. Native Hawaiians use this part of the land for essential resources. My bad. As we move down the ahupuaʻa, we reach the kula, or plains, and we come across our handsome Hawaiian cowboys, also known as paniolo. Paniolo played a crucial role in Hawaii's ranching industry, blending native Hawaiian traditions with skills taught by Mexican vaqueros. They helped manage the growing cattle population, which had become a problem after King Kamehameha I placed a kapu on the animals for 20 years. Over time, the paniolo became highly skilled horse riders and ranchers, even earning international recognition by outperforming American cowboys in rodeo competitions. Their legacy continues today, not only in ranching, but also in cultural traditions like pa'u riding, music, and cuisine, preserving a unique fusion of Hawaiian and vaquero influences. Our next dance, Rodeo o Waimea, composed by Johnny Lumho and sung by Mark Yamanaka, speaks of the popular cowboys of the Waimea Rodeo on the island of Hawai'i. The song celebrates the skill and bravery of the paniolo, who expertly rope wild cattle and ride untamed horses in the rugged landscape of Waimea. Through vivid imagery of torrential rain, cool breezes, and the towering presence of Mauna Kea, the lyrics capture the deep connection between the paniolo and their environment, This melee not only honors their competitive spirit, but also highlights the enduring legacy of Hawaiian cowboy culture. Here are our handsome Paniolo.
Let's give it up for our boy! That was very athletic. This was a terrible idea having me talk after the event. So I look back. Okay. Making our way along the ahupuaʻa, we finally arrived. We finally arrived at Kane, where the ocean waves crash on the shore and salty mist blows along the coast. The ocean was essential to Native Hawaiians, providing food through fishing, aquaculture, and deep-sea voyaging. Local ʻIlikea, or fish ponds, were expertly designed to sustain communities, ensuring a steady food supply. The ocean also served as a vast highway for transportation and trade, with skilled navigators using celestial knowledge of the stars for navigation in order to travel between islands and beyond. As we make our way to Kane, we come across many things. Wa'akaulua, the famous Hawaiian double-hull canoe, fishermen, and even mermaids. Kananaka, sung by Kiele tells the mystical story of mermaids upon the shores of Wahine, Maui. It is believed that when there is a lot of foam near the shoreline, or the mouth of a stream, a mermaid is present. And if the mermaid was in the local ʻIlikea, fish could not be caught for food. Please sit back and relax as our beautiful Wahine tell the tale of the mermaids that grace the shores of Maui.
Aloha everyone, my name is Ali. I'm this year's president of Hawaiʻi Club, and as the night draws to a close, I am honored to present our senior dance, Pua Kiele by Josh Tatofi. In this medley, the Kiele flower, or gardenia, symbolizes deep admiration, love, and cherished memories, just as our seniors leave behind a lasting legacy. Just like the lingering fragrance of the Kiele, their dedication and aloha will continue to inspire future members. Their contributions to our club will be remembered and appreciated, much like the beauty and timeless presence of this beloved flower. We would now like to present our 7 seniors of the night.
Alright, our first senior we would like to present is Carly Salazar. Carly was born and raised in Waimea on the island of Hawaiʻi and is graduating this May from the University of Michigan College of LSNA with a major in anthropological archaeology and minors in APIA studies, museum studies, and gender and health. When Carly's at home, you can find her fishing or diving. After graduation, Carly will be pursuing a PhD at the University of Washington. Congratulations, Carly.
The second senior we would like to present is Crystal Young. Crystal was born and raised in Hawai'i on the island of Oahu and is graduating this May from the University of Michigan College of LSA with a major in molecular, cellular, and developmental biology. When Crystal's at home, you can find her spending time with family and friends. After graduation, Crystal will be working and applying to medical school. Congratulations, Crystal.
This next senior we have the pleasure of presenting is our sister, Keisha Morioka. Keisha was born and raised in Kananaka on the island of Oahu and is graduating this May from the School of Engineering with a major in chemical engineering. When Keisha is at home, you can find her spending time with her loved ones and reconnecting with nature. After graduation, Keisha will be applying to med school, spending time at home and going to Buffalo, New York. Congratulations, Keisha. Love you.
Our fourth senior tonight is Colton Guzman. Colton was born and raised in ʻIlikea on the island of Hawaii and is graduating this May from Ross with a major in business administration and minor in creative writing and poetry. Colton could not decide on one thing he loves to do at home, so he wanted to walk us through an ideal day for him. He wakes up early, he walks his dog and watches the sunrise with her. Then he goes to his grandma's and eats breakfast with him and his grandma. Then he picks up his friends and goes to the North Shore and rods to the beach until they're ready for lunch. And then, the day's not over yet, guys. And then they get chili pepper fried chicken, go to another beach, and rot until sunset, and listen to Pure Heroin by Lord on the Drive Back. After graduation, Goldtip will be moving to Cincinnati for 2 years, working at WorldPlay as a risk analyst. Congratulations, Goldtip.
Ellie was born and raised in Kapolei on the island of Oahu and is graduating this May from the Honors College of LSA with a Bachelor's of Arts in Political Science, a Bachelor's of Arts in Ethics Studies, and a minor in Performing Arts Management from the SMT. When Ellie is at home, you can find her waking up early with friends to go see the sunrise on the east side or hiking with her dad at Camp Palehua. After graduation, Ellie will be moved to New York City to work on Broadway in producing and new musical development. Congrats, Ellie!
Next, we would like to present our co-chair for tonight's luau, Josh Lee. And is graduating this May from the College of Engineering with a major in mechanical engineering. When Josh is at home, you can find him spending time with friends and family, eating lots of poke, and taking fat naps on the beach. After graduation, Josh will be going home, working for a startup in Kailua, and making lots of ceramics. Shout out to @Joshy'sCrafts on Instagram and TikTok. Congratulations, Josh.
Our final senior and the second half of tonight's co-chairs is Bella Wong. Bella was born and raised in Hawaiʻi on the island of Oahu and is graduating this May from the Ford School with a major in public policy and minor in urban planning. When Bella's at home, you can find her in the pool with her nieces and nephews. After graduation, Bella will be moving back home to attend law school at the University of Hawaii. Woo! Go Hawaii!
Now please sit back, relax, maybe grab some tissues as our seniors perform the final dance of the evening, Pua Kiele.
Ah
Before the night ends, we have so many people to thank for making this event possible. First of all, thank you to AAPI Heritage Month and Paul. Paul's back here. Thank you to Taylor Freed and the Michigan Union and catering for all the help in organizing the space and the food. Big mahalos to all the performers tonight. You guys are awesome. Part of the weekends to teach everyone these dances.
I'm going to go a little bit off script here. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for being here with us tonight. It means a lot to us that you're all here. You know, we first started this club when we were sophomores, which was like a little over 2 years ago. And we created the club because we felt at the time that being here we were missing a sense of connection and a sense of home, being so far away from our families in Hawaii. And we wanted to create that sense of home here. And so we wanted to create a space where we could connect with people who were similar to us, who grew up in very diverse environments and come from this very unique background that is pretty specific to Hawaii. And I think we accomplished our goals. I mean, you saw all of our amazing performers today, and there's even more sitting here tonight from Hawaii. And it's so awesome to see how everyone has found a home through this club. But I think, oh God. But I think what all of us found as we were throughout our years here is that while we had a home in Hawaii Club, we also found a home with all of you. And so, you know, for most of you who are here tonight, you're here because someone who was dancing on this stage or someone in our club deeply cares for you and feels deeply cared for by you. And, you know, we found that you also created a home for us here in Michigan, and our experience wouldn't be complete without you. So thank you to everyone who's took the time to be here with us tonight. It means a lot to us. And gosh, what else was I going to say? Yeah, thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. The fact, like, we're a very, very tiny club. There's very few of us from Hawaii or with ties to Hawaii. And the fact that we filled this room with 190 people is like crazy. We weren't expecting this much. And the 190 of you in this room, I feel, is a true testament to the deep connections we've made during our time here. And I'm going to hand it off to Bella because I don't want to cry or continue to cry. But thank you all for being here. It means a lot.
With that being said, we would like to finish by singing Hawaii Aloha. So we'd like to ask everyone to rise. Please, performers, join us on the stage. Can you guys get into a big circle around the room? And don't be shy, but you're gonna have to hold each other's hands for this one. As you guys get in your circle, this song is typically sung at gatherings, to end the night. The lyrics are on the back of your program, or you can look up here on the screen if you don't know it. If you know this song, and if you're from Hawaii, you should know this song. Please sing loud. Sing along with us, loud and proud.
Mahalo everyone again for being here tonight. This does conclude our program. We have the room until 9:30, so please feel free to stick around, chat, talk story. I definitely want to get pictures with all of you, my friends who are here tonight, and all 190 of you. What the heck? But with that being said, Bella, cue the music.
Made this possible. I'm so grateful for everybody in this room and all of our seniors. Thank you so much.